England's final 23-man squad for the 2018 World Cup will be announced this afternoon, with manager Gareth Southgate facing a number of tough choices. Established international regulars such as Hart and Wilshere are set to miss out, while it remains to be seen if wildcards such as Jonjo Shelvey make the cut. So, who will be travelling to Russia this summer to try and end 52 years of hurt? Sportsmail will keep you up to date right here. Matt Smith, host commentator. Auto update 1300 hours 2018 World Cup. The stadia. Gareth Southgate's team will play the group matches in Volgograd, Nizhny Novgorod and Kaliningrad. Bless you! In total, there are 12 venues for this summer's matches across 11 cities, 2 in Moscow, and they all appear to be ready on time. There are over 3,000 miles between the most westerly stadium, Kaliningrad, and the eastern point, Ekaterinburg. The final will take place at the Luzhniki Stadium, famous in England for hosting the 2008 Champions League final between Manchester United and Chelsea. Want to learn more about the grounds? Shergold has a handy guide with all the information and which fixtures take place where, here. Aren't the stands supposed to go inside the stadium? 12:52 England's World Cup fixtures. When will the squad pick today be in action in Russia? Here are England's group fixtures, and to be optimistic, the dates for the knockout matches. June 18. Tunisia v England. June 24. England v Panama. June 28. England v Belgium. July 2/3. If England get out of Group G, their round of 16 game will be on one of these dates. July 6/7, quarter-finals July 10/11, semi-finals July 15, final 12/49 2018 World Cup. 29 days to go. We're less than a month away from the start of the tournament, with the mouth-watering opening game on June the 14th at 4 p.m. UK time between Russia and Saudi Arabia. 64 games later, we will find out who are the new world champions. England? Probably not, but it should be a competitive event. The hosts themselves have been a major talking point, partly due to concerns over fan safety and hooliganism, partly because of huge travel times, and partly because Russia's team is frankly rubbish. Sportsmail's Herbert has put together an all-encompassing guide to the host nation, and you can have a read here. 12:40. Had everything gone to plan for the FA, this would be Sam Allardyce's England squad. Remember, Big Sam's one and only game in charge of the national team was the 1-0 win in Slovakia, which started the World Cup qualification process. However, he is long gone from the England scene, and has now left 2 other jobs since after being sacked by Everton today. It's a bloody day for Premier League managers on the whole. David Moyes has also gone, leaving West Ham after his contract expired. 12:33 England's 2018 World Cup squad. The headlines so far: England manager Gareth Southgate's 23-man final squad for the 2018 World Cup in Russia will be announced at 2 p.m. today. '73 goalkeeper Joe Hart, who started qualifying as England's #1, is likely to miss out after a poor season at West Ham. Jack Wilshere, despite playing 38 games for Arsenal this season, is also set to be left out due to concerns over his fitness. Liverpool's 19-year-old fullback Trent Alexander-Arnold, meanwhile, is set to be in the final 23 after a breakthrough campaign. "12:29 Lineker. Write off this World Cup and play the kids. If selecting Trent Alexander-Arnold and leaving Joe Hart out is anything to go by, Gareth Southgate and Gary Lineker are of one mind." Ex-England international Lineker has said that Gareth Southgate should write off the idea of winning the World Cup and use this tournament to blood the youngsters who could genuinely lift the trophy in Qatar 4 years from now. Lineker, who will be fronting the BBC's TV coverage of Russia 2018, said at the launch party, "I would sell this on youngsters. I would take total pressure off them. I would say, this is all about experience. We are not going to do particularly well. We are not going to win this World Cup. I would play lots of these talented young players. Read more by clicking here. 12:22 Jamie Redknapp. Joe Hart is not finished yet, but must rediscover his form. Here's what Sportsmail columnist and former England international Jamie Redknapp has had to say about Joe Hart's expected exclusion from the World Cup squad. Joe Hart will be hurting after this rejection. Now he has to react positively, find a new club and play his way back into form. He went to West Ham to prove he was still England's #1. After an indifferent year in Italy with Torino, he needed a strong season with plenty of clean sheets. Yet he made some high-profile errors and lost his place to Adrian. When you compare him to Jack Butland, Jordan Pickford and Nick Pope, his performances have not been good enough to earn him a World Cup place. You can read Jamie's full piece here. 12:16 England's 2014 World Cup squad. 4 years is a long time in football. 4 years ago, Gerrard and Lampard were still patrolling England's midfield, and Ricky Lambert was the answer up front. England's 2014 World Cup was disastrous as they finished bottom of Group D with 1 point after losing to Italy and Uruguay, before drawing their dead rubber with Costa Rica. Here was the squad Roy Hodgson picked. How many survivors this summer? Not many, you suspect. Goalkeepers: Joe Hart, Manchester City; Fraser Forster, Celtic; Ben Foster, West Bromwich Albion. Defenders: Leighton Baines, Everton; Gary Cahill, Chelsea; Phil Jagielka, Everton; Glenn Johnson, Liverpool; Phil Jones, Manchester United; Luke Shaw, Southampton; Chris Smalling, Manchester United. Midfielders: Ross Barkley, Everton; Steven Gerrard, Liverpool; Jordan Henderson, Liverpool; Adam Lallana, Southampton; Frank Lampard, Chelsea; James Milner, Manchester City; Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Arsenal; Raheem Sterling, Liverpool; Jack Wilshere, Arsenal; forwards: Ricky Lambert, Southampton; Wayne Rooney, Manchester United; Daniel Sturridge, Liverpool; Daniel Welbeck, Manchester United. 12-11 broken heart and woe for Wilshere. Gareth Southgate certainly seems to be sweeping a new broom through this England squad, with some of the biggest names in the game set to miss out. It is understood Joe Hart and Jack Wilshere have been told they will not be picked this summer. Hart after a number of error-prone performances for West Ham, Wilshere due to doubts over his fitness. Hart is understood to be livid about his exclusion, while Wilshere is more sanguine and is planning his holidays instead. .02 Towering Who misses out. The news of Alexander-Arnold's inclusion may leave Gary Cahill and Kieran Trippier sweating on their places in the squad for Russia. Trippier is understood to be fit after picking up a thigh injury last week, but Alexander-Arnold's expected inclusion casts doubt over his place. Cahill was omitted from the previous England squad, but is hoping for a recall. You can read Sami Mokbal's full story here. .12 breaking news. Trent Alexander-Arnold set to be picked in England squad. Sami Mokbal. Gareth Southgate is set to reward Trent Alexander-Arnold for his superb season with a place on the plane to Russia. Sportsmail revealed last week that the youngster was included in Southgate's provisional 35-man squad and defender is believed to have made the final cut. Alexander-Arnold has played a key role in Liverpool's memorable run to the Champions League final, and Southgate and the 19-year-old's displays in Europe have not gone unnoticed. .11:57 Sportsmail's reporters pick their squads. Trying to second-guess the England manager is always a risky strategy, but Sportsmail's reporters have given it a go with their predictions for the 23. There's a mix of the predictable and the unexpected in there, with wildcard selections ranging from Jadon Sancho to Tom Huddlestone. You can read Sportsmail's predictions here and leave your own selections, politely, in the comments below. .11:55 Who's in and who's out? Gazza's omission in 1998. Walker's selection in 2006. Rashford's late burst into the 23 for Euro 2016. England squad announcements are always big news and often memorable. Today, Gareth Southgate's picks for the 2018 World Cup in Russia will be announced. Want to keep up with every detail? You just need to stay right here. it:5,735,453, channel/sport, page http://www dailymail.co.uk/sport/football/article 5,735,453/England 2018 World Cup squad announcement live picked. HTML, status, running, green box, body, quote, midfield order, 100. Related articles. Previous one. The next. Gary Cahill reveals he hasn't heard from Gareth Southgate. Joe Hart furious at World Cup snub and blames West Ham. England manager Gareth Southgate shows ruthless side with Gary Lineker tells Gareth Southgate to write off hopes of. Share this article. Share.